Hey everybody, my name is Luis Hess. I am an immigration attorney here in the Woodlands. We also have an office in the Houston Heights, and I'm here today to talk to you about a subject that some of you may be concerned about. As many of you probably have learned through either a consult with me or having Googled it online, most people who are applying for a green card benefit through marriage to an American or even a legal permanent resident. Typically, we have to undergo a marriage interview with the local U.S. CIS immigration office. Now, there are some exceptions of people that we've recently started seeing who don't have a requirement to do an interview with the office. Part of this may be for a variety of different internal policy reasons. Now, none of this is written in stone. I've not seen any type of policy memo being published, but it's a trend I've started seeing with some clients. Now, there are three types of people who I've seen who do not have to do a marriage interview, and the foreign national spouse has obtained their green card through marriage. The first type of person is where the U.S. citizen is an active duty military member. That is, they're part of the Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, the list goes on, where the American is currently serving within the military and their foreign national spouse is here, and they are applying for a green card for the spouse. And this is coming for people who have been interviewed for less than, or who this is their first time to get the green card. That is, they're getting a 2-year conditional green card. These types of folks are not having to undergo the interview with the local USCIS office. Now, what this means is that part of the reason that immigration may be doing this is because later on, the foreign national will need to apply for removal of conditions where they prove that they were married and did what normal married people do. That is, share expenses, live together, they have kids, things of that nature. So it might be an internal reason of immigration is going to have to interview them again as it is. And since they have plenty of other cases to interview other people, might as well take a pass on this one and come back to them later. So the first type of group that is avoiding the interview is spouses of military members. The second type of person that we're seeing obtain a waiver is somebody who came here, a foreign national who came to the United States on a K-1 fiance visa. That is, the American citizen applied for the foreign national initially with Immigration Services, where then this application is then transferred to the National Visa Center and ultimately to the U.S. Embassy, where the foreign national, is living abroad. And when they get to the interview at the embassy, they undergo an inspection, they're questioned about the relationship, and they obtain the K-1 visa, where they then come to the United States, marry the American, and then apply for the green card. Now, these types of people may be obtaining the waiver because, again, Immigration Services may be seeing this person as has already gone to interview once, that is at the U.S. Embassy abroad, and the foreign national is going to have to apply for the removal condition sometime in the future. Now, this may not apply to everybody, but it's applying to some of our clients. And finally, the last of people that we are seeing not having to do a green card interview are for people who are, the first time to be applying for the green card, but they've already been married for more than several years. I'm talking 3, 4, 5 or more years. So the immigration officers may be seeing this type of application as a demonstration that, hey, this person's already been married for long enough. More likely than not, it is a valid marriage, especially if there are kids involved. So there may not necessarily be a reason to interview these people once again. Therefore, immigration is passing on doing the interview. Now, these three different types of groups may not necessarily apply in all jurisdictions. It may not apply to your personal case, but it is a trend that we're seeing with some of our clients here in the office here in the greater Houston area. If you have questions about the marriage application process for a green card, feel free to give us a call, 281-205-8540. We'll be very happy to talk to you about your questions and concerns. And again, my name is Luis Hess. I'm an immigration attorney here in the greater Houston area with offices both in the Woodlands and in Houston Heights, and be very happy to talk to you. Again, our telephone number here is 281-205-8540. Thank you.